Hello, my name is Lena Kawas, and today I'm going to talk to you about assist.org. We will be taking a look at the website, how to use it, different examples, and provide you with an explanation as to why Assist is one of the most essential tools for students looking to transfer. So to start off, I want to show you what Assist looks like. So if you've never been to the webpage before, this is what you'll first see when you type it into your web browser. On the left, we have a column, the blue column, navy blue, where you can see a bunch of different links for options for help. We have FAQs, just explanations how to use it, different agreements, and other important information that one may need. But first, I'd like to explain to you exactly what Assist is. On their webpage, the first thing they have is their own explanation, and I'd like to read that to you because I think it's a very good way to explain what they do. So Assist is an online student transfer information system that shows how college course credits earned at one public California college or university can be applied when transferred to another. Assist is the official repository of articulation for California's public colleges and universities and provides the most accurate and up-to-date information about student transfer in California. So essentially, Assist is what allows current college students in California to view different articulations and major prerequisites. If you're wondering what articulation is, it's basically a formal agreement between schools that the material in all the classes, they match up and are transferable. So meaning if I wanted to take an English, like a basic English 101 class at my community college, I can check to make sure that a different school, like for example, a University of California, will accept that exact same course to fulfill their own English requirement. On the other hand, a prerequisite is a class needed to take before you enroll in a different class that comes after it, or in this case, a prerequisite is a certain class that must be taken for your major before you transfer to another school. So to kind of further explain, a prerequisite for an engineering major would be a calculus course. They must, an engineering student must take a calculus course in order to transfer to that school under an engineering major. So Assist is a really great tool for any college student looking to transfer to a university. It's really good, especially for California colleges, because it outlines directly all of the articulation and classes you need to take between those two institutions. It works well too for other students who are coming just from a California university. It does not need to be from a community college to another California university. The information on Assist is updated pretty frequently by different universities and colleges, and they ensure that the articulation agreements are current so that students can be using them frequently. So to explain an example, a student who is starting their first year in community college, they may not know where they want to start taking classes. So the student can find their college on Assist, they can look up possible university options for transfer, and they can see what courses each university will recommend for them to take at the lower division level. Assist is a great feature for many people. Firstly, those students who already have a major in mind can look at specific schools and see what requirements they have, and that way they're able to plan their courses out before they transfer. However, there are many other features on Assist. If a student is undecided and wants to take some preliminary general education courses, Assist lists out the general education breadth agreements for the UCs and the CSU systems. The student can look and find courses they will need to complete at the lower division level regardless of what major they end up choosing. It's a really good tool that allows students to get straight into their college education without worrying about which major they want to choose from the first minute. There are many ways to use Assist, but first I want to talk to you through an example with a student who's already picked their major. This student, we'll call her Amy, is starting her first semester at Mission College. Amy knows that she wants to major in political science. She decided to go to Mission College because she wanted to curb some of the high cost of education, and she knows that she can take an articulated class for a lower cost at a community college right before she heads off to her dream school at UC Davis. The first step as you open up Assist is to first choose your institution from the drop-down menu. So back to the original screen we saw in the beginning of the presentation that showed the first page of Assist. What we want to do is go down to the second section where it says Explore Transfer Information, and we want to open up the drop-down menu circled in red. So in here, Amy is going to open up the first menu and she's going to scroll through the list until she finds her school, Mission College. So this is what the drop-down box will look like as soon as you click it. She can scroll through and find a list of all the colleges and universities in California. When she gets down to M's, she chooses Mission College. So the next step after Amy has chosen Mission College is to open up the second drop box that appears and choose the school that she desires to transfer to. So this is what the screen looks like after Mission College is selected. There are many options from here, but first I'll show you how to explore by specific schools. We will look into the other options later on in the presentation, but for now, we will click on the circled drop-down box under where it says Agreements with Other Campuses, circled in red on the page. So this is what your drop-down menu will look like when you choose on the Agreements with Other Campuses section. It will show the different public California universities that have articulation agreements with Mission College. Amy's dream school is UC Davis, so she's going to select that menu from the drop-down. The third step in the process is to choose a specific major at the chosen school. Assist will list off all the majors that the selected school offers. After selecting UC Davis, we have a section where it says By Major. There's a drop-down menu there, and we will open it up and click Political Science. This is what the screen will look like once you open up the drop-down menu. Here you have a nice comprehensive list of all the majors offered by UC Davis. We scroll down until we find Political Science and we choose this one right there. So finally we come to the school's report for Political Science. This is a specific report for Amy, who is transferring from Mission College to UC Davis for the Political Science major. Every report has a different agreement. For example, if she came from a different school, the report would be different because of the classes offered at each school are different. Here, Amy can see all of the courses listed as a prerequisite for her major, as well as a lot of important information needed for transfer. For example, a lot of notes on things like the tag and just the general application process that Amy should know before transferring. This is a continuation of the report. The beginning of these reports are extremely important for students to read. They list out all of the important information and requirements for transfer. For example, if the major at the specific school was impacted, the report would list out what to do in this case and how to prepare your application going into an impacted major. Additionally, it's really important that they list all of their tag requirements, exam credit, and different general education requirements so that the student knows exactly how to be prepared in order to transfer to their desired school. So this is the final section of the report where they list off the recommended courses. The way it works is that on the left-hand side is the courses and the course numbers at the school that you are transferring to. On the right-hand side are the articulated courses that match up at your own community college or other university. These courses are often prerequisites that the university recommends be taken in addition to any general education patterns before transferring to their campus. Sometimes they are recommended courses, and sometimes they are requirements. This is often the part of the report that students find the most useful. Amy here will now know the general education pattern she should follow, as well as the additional courses that she will need to have prior to transferring to this university. So now that Amy has viewed her report on Assist, she's prepared to enroll at Mission College with a plan and she's ready for transfer. Amy now knows the general education pattern that she should be following for the UC campuses and all the additional courses that she should be taking prior to her transfer to the UC. Although not everybody knows exactly what they want to do when they come to college, Assist can still help them. So to explain, our friend Amy also has another friend called Jessie. Jessie also wants to transfer, but she doesn't know where to start. So she'll be attending Mission College for her first semester of college with her friend Amy, but she does not know what she wants to major in. Assist can still help Jessie figure out what classes she should take to begin her general education. If you recall, this is the screen we saw right after Amy chose Mission College. Instead of choosing another campus, Jessie is instead going to look at the general education agreements located right below. She can choose between the CSU GE Breath courses or the IGETC courses. Since Jessie doesn't know which school system is best for her, she's going to look at the IGETC courses because this agreement will cover both. She'll pick some requirements and she'll get started in school. Also on this page, we can find a list of all the transferable courses. If a student wants to know a certain class they are taking at their community college will transfer, they can look it up by clicking on either the CSU link and the UC link. So as we saw, there are very many options that all students can find help from and get prepared for transfer. So for instance, if Jessie wants to start exploring her different majors, she can also do that on Assist. So if we head back to the original webpage of assist.org, this is what we see. The second option on the main page is called Explore Majors. Assist can be very helpful for those who just want to explore majors or programs. If a student does not know any specifics and simply just wants to explore the different options they have, the Explore button is a really great tool. Jessie can click on Explore Majors and she can learn more about what programs and what schools offer what. So this is what you would see after you chose the Explore Majors option. To briefly explain what we can do here, there are many different options you can choose from. First, you can look at the majors. You can look at the UC campuses, you can look at the CSU campuses, you can look at different community colleges, and of course you can look at the course articulation. From here, it is really easy for students to navigate and do more research to help them choose the path that they would like to go on in starting their educational careers. So to review the many benefits of Assist.org, Assist allows individuals to view articulations between two colleges or universities, look up major requirements, look up any important outstanding information, find out if their choice school is impacted or if their major is impacted, learn what GE pattern is best for them, and as well as explore different majors, school systems, and educational paths. Assist.org is an essential and amazing tool for California students everywhere. With many options, there's something useful for everybody. A prepared student always is a great student. I hope that this presentation has given you a better understanding of how great a tool Assist.org is for students whose main goal is to transfer. Thank you for your time, and I wish everyone the best of luck in their endeavors.